What's up, guys? It's been a crazy day today. We got a lot going on, a lot we want to tell you about. But first, we're getting ready to put some new wheels and tires on the Mojito Jeep. And so we're going to be getting ready to head over to the shop and get those installed. We're actually waiting right now for our friend Adam from @JeepAF. Make sure you check him out on Instagram. We'll put it down here somewhere.
I don't see him yet.
He's not here yet, but he's coming to drop us off. We just picked up the Taser JL programmer so that when we put the new wheels and tires on, we'll be able to program for the different size so that the speedo's not off.
So we don't get tickets intentionally. Well,
so we're going to be doing that. But while we're waiting, we got a few other things to tell you about. We woke up this morning and
some exciting news.
Checked out our Instagram page @Mojito Jeep, and we found out that we were chosen as the winners of
Way to sign up for the entry.
Of the Flowmaster Exhaust and JLWranglers @JLWranglers. We'll put that down here too.
Like this.
Oh, down here, somewhere in here. So yeah, we found out we won. We were the grand prize winners. So that means we get to choose a Flowmaster exhaust system, and we get a Flowmaster intake system for the Mojito Jeep. So stay tuned. We're obviously going to do install videos on that.
We're so excited. Mo is so excited. She couldn't believe it that we won. I mean,
so shocked.
We're the best parents ever.
We are.
I mean, we won an intake and exhaust for her.
So we'll be doing that here in a couple weeks. Hopefully we'll get that picked out and shipped soon. We're just got to decide which one we want and let Flowmaster know. So big thank you to JLWranglers. Make sure you check out their Instagram page, and also Flowmaster. But we've got a few other things we've been working on in the garage here while we wait for Adam to show up. So let me show you what we got going on. So while we're waiting for Adam to show up, just wanted to show you, we picked up this set of ARC door hangers. And what they do is, there's 4 of them. We just mounted them on the wall in the garage here. Super easy to do. They come with nice instructions, but we just had to find the studs, which for us, luckily, this whole wall is...
It's a stud.
It's a whole stud.
Just like you, baby.
One giant stud. But so it's super easy. We laid them out one by one. Just started to, actually I started from the front here with the driver's side door, lined it up. I kind of leveled it out so that it was as far off the ground. Don't mind the wood there. But I lined it up so it was as far off the ground as my doors actually sit when they're on the Jeep. So that's just how I decided to choose my height. And then drilled them in, did the pilot hole, and then just run the anchor bolts into the wall. And they're super awesome. Keeps the doors so I don't have to lay them on the floor on a blanket. I've heard a lot of people say they do that in their garage. Luckily for us, we do actually have enough room on a wall for these to be able to put all 4 doors. A lot of people said they'd be great, but they don't have the wall space. So if you've got the wall space, definitely check these out. Again, they're from ARC Offroad, and pretty cool idea. And what's cool is these actually are designed to go up into the window channel, so you're not actually hanging the door on the rubber like a lot of the Home Depot kits do. Is that the homie Jeep AF?
Brought you a present.
What you got for me?
Did you know you're going to be videoed?
He did. I made sure that he was pretty as usual today. What do we got here? What's in the bag?
I'll open it. This? Look, there's words.
What is it?
Do you want to zoom on the words?
Nope.
No.
Just reading
and
this.
look, there's pins.
Prongs.
Prongs. Prongy pins.
What's
The words say automotive, Z Automotive.
That
And
picture come through, the instructions.
here's the Taser JL. Oh yeah.
All
Check
right.
it. Oh wait, can you see that?
I see it.
More prongy thingies.
All right, we got our Taser. We jumped in the Jeep now. We are heading over to the shop where we're going to use the 4-post lift to actually mount the new wheels and tires on. We could have done it in the garage, but I don't quite have a lift yet, a jack yet.
Let's say we have a lift.
Yeah, we don't have a jack or a 4-post lift in there. We don't have a jack that's going to be high enough to lift the Jeep off the ground. So we are going to head over to the shop. We're going to use the 4-post lift, and we'll check out and see what kind of wheels we got for this bad boy.
Yahoo! I can't wait.
Okay, so without further ado, these are the wheel and tire setup that we decided to go with. We chose the Grid Offroad GD03s. Something a little different. I haven't seen them yet on really any other JLs or even JKs for that matter. We ended up going with a 20 by 9 inch wheel. They do offer it in a 10, but when I was talking to the guys over at Tire Rack, they said the offset with the 20 by 10 inch wheel might cause some rubbing issues since I don't have a lift kit yet. So I figured I'd just start out with the 20 by 9s and see how they go. Then I decided I wanted to go with a 35 inch tire. I was hemming and hawing back and forth between a 35 and a 37. For now, we figured we'd start with a 35, and if we want to, we can always go up to a 37 if we decide to do a lift kit later. So what we liked about these Grid ones, besides being a little different, is they are a gloss black finish. We like that they come with this cool cap that kind of covers the lug nuts. And then it's got the machining on it that does say Grid Off-Road. So before we get these mounted up, we did decide that we do want to weigh the wheel and tire setup. Again, we got it with the tire pressure sensors and everything ready to go. But I did want to get a weight for it because I'm still not sure what we're going to do about putting the spare tire on the back. We did get 5 tires. So I'm not sure yet if we are going to need the tailgate reinforcement, if we need that tailgate relocation, a spare tire relocation bracket, what's going on. So if you guys know for sure, if you have any ideas or suggestions, put that in the comments. I definitely need to know. I'm going to try it out just to see if it fits, but I'm still not positive if I want to run it without the relocation bracket. But for now, I want to get the stock or the new wheel and tire weighed, and then I'm also going to weigh the stock Rubicon wheels and tires just to see the difference in weight and how much extra weight is going to be added to the tailgate. So here we go. All right, so it looks like it's about 109.5 pounds, so we'll call it 110. And again, when we get it off, the stock one's off, we'll see what the difference in weight is here.
The stock tire's off, and we're going to see how much this one weighs. $75.6 looks like. So this one is about 75.6 pounds. A lot lighter.
So you can see we've still got the stock spare tire on for now. Like we mentioned, we do have the 5th tire, but we're not gonna mess with that tonight because we're gonna have to figure out how to adapt it all and if it's all gonna fit or if we need that bracket and the tailgate reinforcement piece here. But for now, you can see we got our 20-inch, 20x9 grid GD3s, grid off-road. Got them all mounted up. And we're getting ready to pull her out. So I wanted to wrap this video up after a couple of days of driving on the new wheels and tires, just so that I could kind of give a update as to, you know, if there's been any changes in the way things feel, how it rides. First thing I did want to mention is the tire pressure sensors did automatically recalibrate themselves and learn to the vehicle. So I didn't really have to do anything with that. I put them on, I drove for a couple of miles, and within the couple of miles they already recalibrated themselves and started showing me the correct pressures. What I did notice once they calibrated was that the pressure that Tire Rack had them set at was over 80 psi. So my first drive after we pulled it out of the shop, they were sitting anywhere from 82 to 85 psi. And I mean, the ride was absolutely jarring. You know, every bump you felt, every single bump, you know, divot, anything in the road, I was feeling it. So I did notice that as soon as they calibrated that they were pretty high. So what I've done so far is I lowered the pressures down to about 65 psi, and it rides a heck of a lot better. I'm not sure if I could still lower that a little bit, if that would be, you know, soften the ride a little bit. But for now, I've done quite a bit of driving since we swapped them, and it's a pretty comfortable ride overall. Nothing I would complain about. The 35s and ride great, nice and smooth. Highway driving, they're beautiful. No, you know, no sloppiness or anything like that. So it's been a great feel, and I was pleasantly surprised that the tires, you know, kind of just calibrated themselves to the vehicle nice and easy pretty quickly. So I still haven't put on the Taser JL yet. I'm actually going to be doing the video for that tomorrow, so stay tuned for that video in a couple of days. But for now, you know, they ride and drive great. I'm really happy with this setup. It's a nice, comfortable ride for everyday use, and I'm really glad I went this way. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up, and hit us in the comments if there's anything else you'd like us to do, any how-tos, any other ideas you might have. We did have some people, after we did the Freedom top removal video, suggest that they'd like to see how to put them back in. I guess it's a little cumbersome. People have been having a little problem putting them back in, so we might do that one. We might combine that with another video because it's not, you know, there's not enough material there for just one thing. But we might throw that in. And if you have any other questions, anything, put them in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe. We're definitely have a lot planned for this Mojito Jeep, and stay tuned.
Okay, sorry. Keep